Buongiorno, hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are nearly ready. Just need to connect the gimbal and connect the controls up on this build and tidy up some of the wires that are hanging about here. But we're nearly sorted. The gimbal is on. As you can see, there's some wires coming up through. But the Sony has HDMI out, which has to go up and through into an HDMI to a standard definition converter, which then goes up into my video transmitter. And look, we have video from my Sony. Ta-da! Now, you can probably see, hang on, we'll see if you can see that moving. And I'll turn the lens so I can zoom in to us. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? It's a wee bit fiddly here, guys, because I'm using the one hand. Are we on the max zoom there? No, we're not. Where are we? Yeah, we're at max zoom. We're at 50mm. If you can see that, where are we? Oh, it's friggin' disappeared. But hang on, we'll turn the slider the other way and watch the screen. I'll point it on the... So with this camera on, once it's all powered up, the gimbal will become powered and level, and once it get wired up too, I have this other wee wire here, which is a Gentile 181. We'll get that hooked up into my receiver, set the channels up, and that will give me zoom, shutter control, and start and stop recording video on the Sony. But it's just hanging there at the minute, and sorry about the mess of the place, guys, but as you can see, the way it's sitting there with the lens out, it's balancing not too bad, you know. And to be honest with you, I can't go back much further because of the wire, but we'll not need that to go back. I'll have to sort that out actually a wee bit of work to do, but we're getting there. If you can see, yeah. Woo. Hello, boys. How's it going? What about you? What are you doing over there? So it is. So yes, so that's the Sony A5000 on. Want to kind of take a picture, and you see it's going to focus, and then snap, focus, snap. You can't hear it taking the snap, obviously, because it's plugged in to the HDMI port and stuff like that. But yeah, this should be good. I'm having to change. I can change the lenses on this anyway too, but I think this here will suffice. 16 to 50mm lens on the Sony, and we'll have shutter control. And then also, where's my controller? Down here. And then obviously, because this camera can turn around and face the other way and face behind, we'll have another camera up here, the FPV Cam. Switch a switch on the controller. You're watching the Sony, flick over, and we're on the FPV Cam. Hello, guys! And also, if you notice here too, when you switch, you get different telemetry readings through the ZYXM OSD module. So if you watch it closely there, look, I'll swap to the Sony camera again, so you can see there we've got the north heading and stuff like that. Satellites in the corner here. My battery, that's just the battery off this. We'll switch over to, and there we're on to the Sony, and you can see we have horizon line. So if I tilt the aircraft, you'll see that horizon line moving up and down the screen, or left and right, and some other information as well. We're in ADI mode here. If I change it in the manual, ADI, GPS, so we can change modes. And then if I turn off my controller, you see that FS there? FS for the fail safe, focus. If I turn off my controller here, it locks the controller into failsafe. FS should start to flash. Beep, 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 beep. And automatically, whenever it works, it will return to home. So, happy days. We've got the Sony on. Nearly there. Sony's on. My new gimbal rig that I was looking for with a quick release battery of his Cam. I have a couple of batteries set up as well. There's one of the batteries mounted onto the plate already, as you can see. And it's quick release. Now it is stuck to the plate. I have it stuck to this plate. And then just a big Velcro strap with a rubber backing on it just for extra security. So they can be swapped out in about 10 seconds each. I can swap the batteries. And I have it perfectly balanced. I can lift it by the left and by the right end of the arms, and the whole aircraft is sitting balanced perfectly. I have the whole battery and gimbal arrangement just set right in the middle, right on the centre of gravity. Wee bit of tidying up to do, get some wires sorted. This is 6S. These two wires coming down is 6S power, and they will feed the gimbal. Gimbal is a 32-bit Alex Moss. Well, it's actually a Knife Flight G40 gimbal, but in there it has its own BEC or UBEC or whatever you want to call it. Whenever you put power in, it automatically converts the power down to 5 volts to control the gimbal. And I might fit a receiver on the back here and have it 2-man control, or I can make it 2-man control when I want, but for the meantime it's all going to be, this craft is going to be all 1-man control for the meantime. But I will change it to 2-man every now and again, just because I can, really, just because I can. But I know my shed is a complete crap hole at the minute, guys. Sorry about that. Turn the soldering iron off, by the way. I've been working hard out here all day and the wife is cracking up, so I think that'll do me for tonight. Maybe get another rerun on it tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we will have it finished, and we will take it for its maiden, well, not its maiden flight because you just have seen it flying, but we'll take it for a flight test, check the camera, make sure we're not getting no jello. The rubber dampers, as you can see, there's one on each corner missing. I have lighter dampers somewhere. I'm going to change them all out, the slightly lighter dampers. My box of crap in here, servo wires galore, everything, motors. What else have we got? There's dampers there. There's slightly softer ones, so we'll change it all to the softer ones. Them are quite hard in there. So anyway, guys, just thought I'd share my wee build with you. It's coming on rightly. You have all seen it before. You have all seen it flying. And just need to sort out this gimbal here and reroute this wire. But I need to leave enough slack for this wire too. I have a softer one I maybe use actually. Here. Nice wee soft one. I'll maybe use that softer one actually on it. And it won't, as you can see, it's the force of the wires causing the gimbal to move. But once the motors comes on, I'll go into the BCG and I'll put plenty of power to that top motor. It'll not move anyway. That'll not move for all the pressures on that. Right, guys, Shimon. Hope you're all keeping well. We'll get you all later, guys. Take care. Take it easy. Bye-bye, Shimon.